watching a new Hellboy short. It's just like, Moxie, you're married.
When I make a Survivor concept, the main protagonist always deep.
Me when I use a music box at a concert.
Use the music box as the boss's weakness.
What on earth?
It's definitely
Certainly
something.
not what I would call music.
No.
Is this that hip hop the kids are talking about?
No.
Nope.
It's just the same note playing over and over again in regular sequence.
Oh, the Wyatt Six are coming. We're all going to die. Okay, I understand. Dibs on being killed by the giant bunny man.
Oh.
Hmm.
Alright, I'm back. Oh, I walked into something. What's happening?
Zapelli, what happened to you, man?
He's locked in.
He's popping off.
He's becoming Luke at me.
Nothing could beat Luke at me, though.
Yeah, you're right. You mean peek at me.
Death.
Say whatever you want, but Useless
Mr.
Wiener is
Graydon?
still the best name in this series.
This really is priceless.
Fucking JoJo posing.
After all that, the music box is broken. Broken? It can't be, can it? Well, obviously. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the officer sent to fetch it didn't drop it on the way back to the courtroom. You, god damn it. Megan!
I don't exist yet, sir.
Well, with much regret.
He must have fucking... Like, if he picked it up and put it back, he must have, like, messed with it to make it stop working correctly.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like the court must accept the music box offers little in the way of clues.
Oh. Dope. There it is. Little away of clues kills you. Ah!
We should have had more clues.
Death penalty.
Well.
So give me a minute. I'm trying to wake up.
Wake
Family.
up! Wake up!
Thank you, OneDrive. I know I have a storage limit. Leave me alone.
Are you ready to move on, counsel?
Come on! Yes. Alright. It does sound as though it's completely broken, but... is it? Could this music emanating from the... Oh, wait. Could this music emanating from the music box possibly be a new clue? It could be a clue. I believe that could be relevant, my lord.
Sorry, 1 minute. Good lord, but how can it be? Also, it muted. I can't believe they put Van Zeeks into the newest episode of Hell of a Boss. There's the demons from the hell. Get them!
Man.
Holy shit, that one is the throat goat. It's an abomination, Council. Mere noise. I fair to see how this can have any meaning whatsoever.
It does sound strange, I agree. But there's one thing bothering me. While Graydon stands there, chortling victoriously, the inspector beside him has a rather telling expression on his face. It's as if Gregson recognized the sound as if familiar with it somehow.
Huh.
And that's making him appear extremely on edge.
It must be code for something.
Cold enough to start another world war?
I don't think the First World War has happened yet.
Yeah, none of those wars have happened.
If that's the stance in the defense, Japanese
All the
That's what
Cheese
this
brothers are
is.
still alive.
Oh! I can't bop to this.
Just what relevance do you propose this woeful chimey has on this case?
It's the defense belief that the sound emanating from this music box is...
Not supposed to be music.
Exactly. Just because it is a music box, it doesn't necessarily mean the sounds we're hearing are music.
It is a fine beat violent to dancing.
Look at that. The smile vanished.
Back now.
The smile vanished from Graydon's lips as soon as I said it. I'm on the right lines here. I must be!
Making deductions based on how people react to what you say. You're acting just like Holly, Runo.
Don't compare me to that idiot.
Don't compare him to that idiot.
The sounds we're hearing aren't necessarily music. Well, no, you told us what they are not. I'm sure the court would like to hear that they are. Please do enlighten us, my Japanese friend.
Well,
No. No, I don't want to exit out. No.
Surely you have an idea in mind. Because if not...
I'm back in the Stranger Thing.
It will be the death of your ill-formed argument.
Exactly. The music box is clearly broken. Refusing to accept that fact is pure foolishness. Foolishly fool who foolishly accepts foolish dreams. They got me. I don't know what the answer is. Yet. Eh?
You seeing this shit? Where's my sticker? There it is. It's my favorite fucking expression.
You seeing this shit, Cosmo?
Bruno! You saying this shit? I've just examined the music box very thoroughly. And I'm fairly certain that it's not broken at all.
Really?
I feel like I'm gonna burp.
Really? The way it's been made, it can only produce a single note anyway.
Thank you, Iris. Girl genius. Alright,
What a shitty music box.
alright. Well, if the music box isn't broken,
This shit sucks.
it must mean the sounds it's producing have some significance that isn't musical.
This mixtape is ass.
0 out of 10.
This is terrible, Beatty. I cannot believe you are dancing.
Ah! Could it be? Is that what these sounds are? The sounds of the dance?
Something's just struck me, Bruno. Ow! I feel like recently, in the past few hours even, I've heard another sound very much like the one this music box makes.
Yes, it's a familiar sound.
God,
Actually, Iris,
That is very gruesome.
I was just thinking exactly the same thing.
I'm going to have to press the defense for an answer. If your assertion that that the sound produced by this music box is not in fact music at all, then what the devil is it, Council?
All the evidence we've seen so far, all the testimonies we've heard.
All your faith, all your rage, all your pain, it ain't over now, and I ain't talking about forgiveness.
It's all pointing to one single answer now!
The prosecution demands that my learned Nipponese friend presents proof now.
Now.
Through the spillways. Aha! I see you two are also a lot of culture.
Yeah, I love spillways.
So I've been listening to Ghost Lace live album. My God, the live version of Faith. Just Faith is mine. Just the way Emerald is, just it goes motherfuckers right before the solo. Mm. tangible proof of the latest wild speculation.
Alright then. This could be the best chance I'm going to get to fight back in this trial. If I'm right, it's going to join all the dots together. The evidence that explains the true nature of the sounds on the music box discs is... Let me look at it first.
There's a sensational story lower down the front page as well. Look! Ministry Mole? Classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. What the fuck?
For a 10-year-old, Iris certainly has her finger on the pulse of world news.
Mole, my campaign? What?
It's about secret communications between Great Britain and its allies. Apparently, they're being intercepted by hostile nations.
Communications are being intercepted? But how would somebody be doing that?
That's the question, isn't it? I've come up with 3 different possible methods so far. Are you looking for a new career, Runo?
No, of course not! I wonder... Perhaps this is what Lord Strongheart was talking about yesterday.
Yes, it could be. And it could explain why he has Gracie running from pillar to post at the moment.
Huh?
Pawnbroker parishes in Pickpurse plunder. How awful. Virginia, I mean. Fuck the other guy.
But tomorrow's headline would be Discharged Driver is Dauntless Do-Gooder, right?
Yeah, something like that. If possible, I like to go even bigger.
You killed my Joy-Con, Iris. Oh,
I did.
Bigger how?
Proud pickpocket protects planet post-trial. Perhaps?
Protects planet?
Oh, I can't wait for tomorrow, Nara. It's going to be so great.
Sure.
Take that!
Today's paper, Council. The headline is Pawbreaker perishes in Pickpurse plunder. Someone likes alliteration.
Yep.
Hardly supportive of your cause.
No, my lord, I was hoping you look at the little further down the page.
Further down,
Man, who knew this random piece of paper from the news today will help us?
You'd be like that.
Ministry Mole, classified secrets may have been leaked overseas from Ministry of Justice. This is a very serious matter being investigated at the highest level, I understand. I need to get that done this week. I have heard that international transmissions along supposedly secure lines are being somehow intercepted. Oh yeah, I need to get new wallpaper because this wallpaper is far too busy. Lead to various other countries.
And presumably, those transmissions are a form of wired telegrams and transmission. It wasn't programmed to harm the crew.
Of course.
Juror number 5, your input, please!
Stop! Oh! Me, sir? Me, sir? Whatever is the matter?
You told the court before that you worked at the same communication station as Mr. Grayton, did you not?
Yes, that's correct. Correct.
And the particular station where you work deals with government communication and newspaper reports.
Oh, yes. We're not your run-of-the-mill communication station at all. Our work is extremely important.
We have a fucking spy among us. Then tell me,
Among Us.
is this not a
No.
familiar sound?
Hmm?
The Devil Man is a spy.
You don't mean to say, is it?
That's right, madam. It bears
Wait.
more than a passing resemblance to the sound made by your telegraph machine as you tap it. I believe it's called...
Sussus among us.
See, I knew it was Morse code. I believe it's called Morse code.
But I don't believe it.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but when it comes to leaking telegram from government departments, spin.
Speed.
There could be nobody more perfectly placed than a highly skilled communications officer. Damn, Ashley has a lot of time to make this fucking disc.
Are you suggesting that the music box disc contains stolen government secrets in Morse code?
Oh. I'm going to commit international incident. For the funny.
Order! Order! Please, everyone, order! This is...
Huh? Huh?
Oh, oh.
Oh,
Even my Joy-Cons can't believe it.
this is high treason, Council! Deserving of capital punishment, like we weren't already going to do that.
Yeah.
So much no vocabulary. What is this treason and what is capital punishment?
Rasputin, how did you let yourself get caught like this?
The sort of words I had expect you to know.
Rasputin, Russia's weird.
For our sovereign government's confidential information, hostile nations would surely pay almost any price.
The
The gnats are back.
crackling is back.
The bugs are back.
The bug.
Oh wait, I have a Dracula flow pack for that choice or voice game.
I'm going on you like flies on shit.
This
Yes,
shit ain't nothing to me, man.
yes. And on that night 2 months ago, that was the very negotiation that was taking place inside the omnibus.
There it is.
From what I've gathered, you grew up nice and sheltered with mama's pretty stories and you're made of furies. But in the end, the guilty parish and the all-important disc lay unclaimed in the pawnbrokery. My word!
In which case, whoever stole that information in the first place must surely have been beside himself with worry. Because if the disc were to be discovered before it found its way out of the country...
Looks like blood weapon tomes are working fine now.
It would reveal an act of high treason punishable by death. Like that wasn't already the result for this.
So the culprit had no choice but to retrieve it. And in order to do that, he would have to gain entry to the pawnbrokery illegally in the middle of the night. Because the article left behind by Mr. McGildick could incriminate him too much if it got into the wrong hands. Isn't that right, Mr. Gradden? You think I've been stealing government secrets?
Yes.
Preposterous! Absolutely preposterous!
You're a Sapelli, that would be the least insane thing you've ever done.
Suck my English, you cock!
So in response to the defense's accusation, you're saying na boo boo.
Womp womp womp.
You claim complete innocence, do you?
Well, of course I do! I've had to stand here in silence while that pretentious foreign lawyer has been prattling away!
Objection!
Then by all means, counter the charges, sir.
You gave Baba Yaga her fucking chicken leg house.
The prosecution demands the witness testifies in response to the accusations brought by the defense. Bitch.
Delighted, I'm sure.
The witness is reminded that the crime under scrutiny in the trial is the murder of the pawnbroker, Mr. Windibank. That being a most flagitious? Flagitious?
Yeah, I think it's flagita. Flagita.
Offense.
Flagitious, yeah.
Words that haven't been seen since the 1400s.
Flagitious? Flagitious?
Flagitious, that sounds right. Flagitious
Yeah,
offense
flagitious.
for which the law of the land sanctions a capital punishment. The naughty list.
Oh, goody. Oh, well, there's my naughty list.
But the heinous act of high treason is no less a serious crime. The super naughty list. I urge you bear that in mind as you testify, Mr. Graydon.
Slash! Wait, who said that? Oh gosh, the Beatles! Let it
It's
be,
the Beatles.
let it be.
You gotta, you gotta let us have a rabbit and pork here, governor. We got things to say.
Oh my god, that's the Beatle.
Who
Let
do
it
you
be.
think you are? Running around.
I beg your pardon. Who do you think you are?
Professional baddie. What? I stomp on the Goombas like this. Yahoo! Oh yeah.
Oh, this it's just Luigi and Dick Dastardly did the fusion dance.
Did you know Dick Dastardly fucking made Fred kiss him?
Yup. How do you even fit in that disguise? Have you seen how fucking big his head is?
It's a
Cartoon logic.
it's a disguise.
I mean, it's cartoon logic. Why am I even questioning it?
It's Dick Dastardly.
Yeah. Rick Rastedly.
Big Dick Dastardly? Oh man.
God.
There's no skulking. Occupation is professional baddie.
Ooh, I'm bad.
Cause I'm bad. I'm bad.
Babe,
Really,
you
really
know.
bad. Name's Ringo Skulkin. But we ain't baddies enough to sail out our motherland.
That's right. Well, what they call the the three Skulkin brothers.
We're criminals, but we're patriotic criminals.
Bad timing, fellas. Very bad timing.
Just imagine the skull. It's like they hear about treason, just suddenly it's in their head. Dun, 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 dun.
A mere communications officer couldn't possibly steal confidential government information. Besides, the sound produced by the music box aren't even Morse code.
D-
It was
Morse
some,
code.
It was some low-class brickmaker negotiated with McGilded anyway, was it not? I have no relation to the man.
Look, all we done is break into the gap the other night like what he told us to do.
If we'd known there was dodgy government secrets involved, we wouldn't have touched it.
He could have simply not told you that's what it was.
We
He could
may
have simply lied and said it was about something else.
be thieves, but we're patriotic thieves.
This is that one panel of the Joker in Red Skull.
God save the Queen.
Wait, you're
I-
not like a Nazi, a real Nazi.
I may be a criminal, but I'm an American criminal.
Back off, boys. This one's mine.
Base Joker.
And a reminder that the Joker is based as fuck.
You know, for once. At least he hates Nazis.
Base.
Shout out to someone with a Joker profile picture to immediately kill them. Mr. Skulkin. Mr. Skulkin.
You're aggressively British.
What Mr. will do, Governor? What's up?
God.
Do I take it that you now admit to the crime?
They really make Mark's people do a fucking JoJo pose at the Olympics.
You see the one Japanese fencer got like the sword of Erdrick after getting
Yeah, I
involved?
have.
Then on the night in question, you did indeed gain entry to the premises illegally. And moreover, you did so as a party of 3 in collaboration with Mr. Graydon here. It is honestly kind of what
We did, Gov, we did!
this Olympics in general has been fucking wild as hell. Fucking Gojira singing a song meant to make fun of people who died at the guillotine on the side of a castle where 1,500 people were sentenced to death by the guillotine, including Marie Antoinette.
Yup.
In the single most metal thing I've ever heard of in my entire life.
That. I watched that at my grandparents' house, and I didn't.
Yeah, I
I
watched
didn't
that
tell
too.
them I knew who the band was that was performing there. I should have. Gorgier fucking rules.
I will say this: missed opportunity not doing something from like Mars to Sirius, but this song choice was still perfect, and the shot of all the blood coming out of the castle. Well, not blood, you know, like red
Yeah,
mist
just like
with streamers.
red mist, yeah.
It's supposed to be blood,
It
but,
looks like
but
it.
legally it's not.
Everyone
never
knows
know.
who it is. What it is.
We'll never find out.
It's a secret that'll help us later. Quieten down, please. What say you to that, Mr. Graydon?
I have no idea what these two ruffians are referring to.
Bitch. You little runner, getting us mixed up in all this monkey business. You never said nothing about no government secrets. It was supposed to be a straight up job. Dang. They're really getting at him.
Get his ass.
Get his ass. Kill him.
What about the geezer who shot? It was, eh? Poor bloke didn't have to die, did he?
Nice to know who your friends are.
Yeah.
Whatever
The
these
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
whatever these men say, I deny the accusation. I deny it.
Guys, you think you did it?
Maybe let's take his balls.
Skibbity.
No.
No.
Where's that one picture I got?
Oh.
Indeed. Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this little music box to become so significant in the proceedings.
There we go.
Oh god, what is it?
However, as it has, I will admit to into the court record as evidence.
No! Nick, I swear to god.
Do it.
No, I'm not saying it out loud.
Do it.
Someone else can take the bullet for me.
Do it.
No.
Ski-dee-dee-dee.
Hold it! So, is this
that?
newspaper headline accurate? Government communications are being intercepted. How could I possibly know? What do you mean by that? Any important government communications are handled by high-level officers by specialists. I was about to say specialities. General members of staff in the station where I work would never be entrusted with sensitive information.
Can juror number 5 back that up? Yep. Thank God.
Skipper, I think it's you.
He's about to get sold out by his literal coworker.
Oh no! Stop! Must say something! Stop!
Let me guess. Juror number 5?
We regular communications station officers aren't as lowly as you're being led to believe. A team of us are responsible for setting up and testing the telegraphs used by the ministry. And Mr. Graydon is the team leader.
Whoa, team leader.
Dang.
That's fascinating. Oh, he's pissed.
Fucking selling out.
God, lady, I know you have a crush on him. Jesus.
Lady, please.
Stop being horny.
Please, no bias.
Graydon is a highly skilled operator. Stop. Currently in presence of idol. Stop.
I mean, is she wrong though? He does have a handsome face. He does JoJo pose, so.
So you had access to the equipment used for these confidential communications, Mr. Graydon.
Well, what of it? The transmissions are always made behind closed doors, so they can't be heard. And in any case, all messages are sent encrypted. No one in the police couldn't possibly understand them. Enciphered, I mean. Oops. Enciphered, encrypted, same thing, just different fonts.
Oh no! Stop. Must say something. Stop. Mr. Graydon regularly attends meetings with ministry technicians and the ministry communications team. He assists them in ensuring that there are no errors in important international communications. And he's received the top prize at Cipher Cracking Convention 5 years in a row now.
That's fascinating. Ma'am, you said that already.
Graydon is highly skilled operator. Stop. Currently in presence of idol. Stop.
Well, your idol will appreciate it if you keep your mouth shut! She should really pick her idols more carefully. I tell you, the lawyer's accusations are completely unfounded! I'm not a sussy baka!
Hold it!
They're not? To anyone with a brain, that would be blatantly apparent on listening to that music box for even a few seconds. Of course, of course. What's a mouse code? Morse code, but it's a mouse that squeaks.
Surely it can't be that my learned friend is unfamiliar with Morse code.
Ouch. He looks genuinely shocked at my ignorance. Oh wait, that's you. My bad. And Skipper died.
I would be more than happy to demonstrate the basics for you, sir.
A lesson here in court?
Morse code is a continuous series of 2 distinct tones.
Tones, you
code.
say?
Yes, a short dot and a long dash. By combining those in different ways, you construct letters.
I see.
For example, this is A, and this is B. But when you listen to the sound produced by this music box, you only hear one tone, don't you?
But it sounds so familiar. The rhythm of it's the same in everything.
Fancy.
But there's no discernible meaning to this apparently random sequence of sounds. So your assertion is fundamentally flawed. This is not Morse code.
No!
We're gonna find out it's like Morse code in a different language.
Oh.
Hmm.
Really, you shouldn't be so surprised.
Clearly, you don't own an air fryer.
What did I tell you? That music box is nothing but a worthless piece of scrap. Perhaps you might consider studying your subject matter before casting aspirations in future. Stop. Nothing to say, but stop.
Oh, it's so frustrating, isn't it?
It's fucking bullshit. Iris?
Where's your anger? Where's your rage? Rise, rise, rise! I mean, if the government secrets are somehow being leaked using the music box, so many other things would slot into place so nicely.
Could there still be something I haven't considered? Would it really be impossible to use a music box somehow to play Morse code? Haha. Get rid of
Hello, Doctor.
Hello.
Hey, Doc.
Hello. Infinidaga.
there's still every possibility that the music box was instrumental in the leaking of government secrets.
What?
That's the belief of the defense, at least.
We're interrogating a JoJo character, Doc.
Doc, I thought, like, what happened to Sholmes getting shot? What happened to that, okay? How did we get the government secrets?
Things
Albert.
happen.
That's just how Ace Attorney cases go.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Doesn't please you in some way, my Japanese friend, to repeat the same line of argument ad infinitum. Infinitum? It has already been established is that to be Morse code, 2 tones are required, dots and dashes.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
Then, what?
Hello?
Yeah?
Never mind. It doesn't.
Well, it would appear the defense has a hypothesis to put forward. Better present your idea once, Council. How do you propose this music box, which appears to produce only a single tone, could have been used to cipher secret messages into Morse code?
Aha. Eh? Oh.
What is it, Runo?
I've just noticed something about this music box. It looks like the button of it opens up as well.
Ah, you're right. Well, come on then. What are you waiting for? Let's open it.
Alright then. Here goes.
Look at that. There's another movement on the underside.
So, does that mean you can set another disc to play back on this? You can set another disc to play back on this side?
Yes, I think so. And it looks like 2 movements are linked together.
They're linked?
So if you had 2 discs, they would both play back at the same time.
Why does this remind me of Paper Mario? Great googly moogly.
Damn, wish we had a second music disc.
Hmm.
Good gracious, what am I looking at here?
Ah, there we go.
Hot.
Oh god, I'm actually
Googly.
Another movement on the underside of the music box. That
It appears, my lord, that the two movements are linked together. In other words, you can put two discs in this music box. And the sounds of both will play back at the same time!
Witchcraft. In.
good heavens.
As the court heard, Morse code comprises of two tones. My bad. A short dot and a long dash. With a second disc in place, this music box could be used to generate Morse code and convey a message.
Gasp.
This is beyond
No.
a joke!
Surprise.
I'm sorry? This poor excuse for a lawyer has absolutely no evidence to support his claims!
Bitch.
Bitch, shut the fuck up. I'll shoot you.
Who said that? I'll beat you!
I get.
Oh,
Fucking.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I'll be right back.
God damn it, Neil.
So of course,
Nothing. Gay. Broke my heart.
Fine.
Eh. Bless you.
if
You
my
and your slip,
learned
I swear to
friend were
God.
able to present to the court with the second disc, that would be another matter. Then,
Huh?
What?
I can't at the moment.
And may I remind the court that, as the witness has pointed out, he was not the one in the omnibus with McGilded 2 months ago striking a deal over the Discord discs. Indeed, that was Mr. Mason, brickmaker.
Exactly!
Aw.
I had nothing whatsoever to do with it!
Her.
Though it has holes, I must admit the argument presented by the defense has much promise.
Excuse me.
Alright, I'm back.
Yo.
Oh.
Yeah,
No.
I believe I believe the cross-examination should continue.
The link between Graydon and the victim of the omnibus case must be there somewhere. But I haven't found it yet.
Oh dear, it looks like you need to give your argument more strength, Runo.
Yeah, Runa, what the fuck?
I will reiterate your testimony if you will reiterate your testimony if you please, Mr. Graydon.
If I must, I maintain exactly what I did at the start of this pointless cross-examination. You're all fucking poor! Like Mr. Graydon told you to do, you mean?
that's it, yeah. Who else, eh? Silly me thought he was just popping in for a matter after all them years. The water had a dodgy job for us. Ash?
What?
Bruh.
Wait, what?
Huh?
Matter of years? What do you mean? Let me stop you right there, Mrs. Skulkin. After all them years, you say? Yeah, Naruto caught it.
Yeah.
Do you mean to tell me that Mr. Graydon is an acquaintance of yours?
Well, the sociable kind of buddies, you know? Sure, let's say Graydon's in old China.
What do you guys say? Is something wrong, Mrs. Skulkin?
Eh?
No, not you, Mrs. Skulkin. I mean the other Mrs. Skulkin.
Oh,
Yes, you have cheek physics.
Oh, who may? Who may?
When your brother was testifying just now, he said something that seemed to cause you to react.
Oh, all is remember the old days, that's all. We used to have a old laugh together way back when.
Together? With Mr. Graydon, you mean? Pear.
Where the fuck did you get that pear from?
Pear.
Pulled it out of his ass.
God.
What? That's where I keep my pears at.
That I didn't know that.
Some things are best left unknown.
Yeah, Lavage. I mean, you look at him now. His fancy whistle and flute, and you wouldn't have had him in the event.
Apple.
Somebody say me?
No, get out of here.
Ah, fuck you!
Oh god, there's flour all over me.
What happened?
When I was
I was
young,
eating mochi and the flour from the dough got all over me.
when I was younger, it was from the poor part of town, just like us.
I'm not poor! Is that so?
Don't just stab somebody.
Okay. Don't let it be me.
Come here.
No! I'm not a pincushion.
Here.
It was a little one. Yeah, the brains and the savvy.
The swagger?
Always coming up with smart ideas. Like what would never have gone through our heads.
Go blimey, ain't that the truth? Remember Milverton and Skulkin's milk run? That was a corker, eh? Shut up!
Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck
Leave
up!
it until
Shut up!
after the trial. Your reminiscing has no place in the courtroom. And neither does your fruit.
Says the man who
Get
has
your
a fucking
fruitiness
wine
out of
bottle.
I don't drink wine.
It's blood. Oi, the geezer asked us a question, didn't he? And we was answering. Oh, I'm fucking angry. He looks just below the text box.
He's so angry. Bro, angry.
He's like, he can see you through the text box.
He's seething right
No, talk me angry.
Cope, seethe, mold.
Wait, where's that like one? Hold on, I have a screenshot. Where is it?
Ah, we ain't done nothing wrong.
Put it muted.
Let me take a look. Me angry.
Angy. Peeking.
Bro peeking out.
Nevertheless, the court is not prepared to accompany you on your trip down memory lane. Counsel, can we turn our attention back to the testimony, please?
I don't know. Could that sentimental story be relevant somehow?
Add it.
Yeah.
Somehow.
My lord? I don't know how, but that story is important.
Yes, Counsel?
The brother's last sentimental statement could hold vital information related to the case.
What the fuck?
Very well, Counsel. I will permit the brothers to supplement their testimony with that detail. Briefly, I hasten to add.
Say no more. A skulkin's never skulking.
Bruh.
Do you ever be found dead in a back alley? Be eating their corpses.
Jesus.
The hell, man?
What? I'm a bit
Cannibalism.
hungry tonight.
Give him a meat bun.
Oh.
I'm sure I'm going to regret asking, but what exactly was that? Some kind of business?
Just a little scheme we had going back when we was youngsters. A bit of fun, really.
You had an honest business?
Honest to good business.
Making, let me guess, 1 pound, 1 shilling, I bet.
Delivering fresh milk to the locals. That's what it was all about.
That sounds alarmingly legitimate. There must be a catch. I suppose since we're here, I should ask them to elaborate. But what on?
Maybe you should do your fucking job.
So, this business was just a bit of fun, you say? And it was just yourselves and Mr. Graydon involved? Pear.
Yeah, that's it. Apple.
Milverton and Skulkin Milk Run, was it?
Yeah, that's it. Whoops, why did I read that?
Oh, yeah, why did you do that?
I defaulted.
Neo stealing lines?
No!
Fucking cringe?
No.
I can't believe you would do this. How dare you?
To the no zone with you.
Ah,
The Bone Zone, as made by
Ah, that's it.
Joel.
no.
Give me your apple. And where,
Give me your apple.
and where did the Milverton part come from?
I'm good. I'm fine doing this as long as I never have to play
Oh?
this killer again.
Enough of this!
Killer.
How much longer are we expected to
This
listen to
killer
this drip?
as in spirit.
Shut the fuck up!
Oh.
Let me guess, you don't accept anything these two witnesses are saying. Tell me, why is it that it was only at the mention of the name Milverton that you decided to interject? Because well... Pear.
One the Ape Storms that one came from. Damn.
Damn, bro.
Bruh.
Rogus.
That's a lie. This guy did not have a wife.
Pretty sure they're talking about Ashley's dad.
Yeah, his dad.
Ah, his old man was struggling for money so much. His wife walked out on him.
She took the name Graydon then, see?
Ah, there it is.
Yeah. But Ash will always be Whoops.
Ugh.
I keep fucking...
You're green, Mass is red.
I know, but sometimes I
Ash
just
will
see
always
them
be-
together and it doesn't move and it's like, oh.
That should always be Milverton to us.
Milverton. So that used to be your surname, did it? Of course not! This is all bunkum! I've been a Graydon since I was born! Did you really think you can rely on the testimony of these two thieves?
Jesus, that was violent.
Keep biting me, please! When I pet a dog.
Gas leak.
Dope. I'm going to fucking like this myself! It smells noxious in here. Well, let me use my lighter. Not!
Your communications officer attached to the civil service. As such, your personal details would have been thoroughly checked at the time of your employment.
Damn, that's fucked up. One of the archers fucked up their shot because of a fucking bee landed on their hand.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
Oh, That sucks.
Yeah, and I think it didn't. I swear I also saw an article where it happened to like one of the male contestants as well, where a bee landed on her, where a bee landed on his hand, but he still like managed to hit a good shot.
And what?
In the Olympics.
Olympics.
Oh.
So it happened to both the male and female contestants.
Where the fuck are all these bees coming?
First it was me, and then
First it was you, and now these poor Olympians.
The
it's a
bees,
worldwide problem.
the bees are taking over.
In the bee.
I can't
Not
believe
the
this.
bees!
I can't believe this, guys.
Oh my god.
Shut the
Oh no, wait, hold on. That reminds me of a stupid screenshot I have, a really old one. Hold on.
It would be a very simple matter to indeed to subpoena these records,
Oh,
Mr.
This
Graydon.
is super old Discord conversation.
Oh. Ow. Never
Sorry.
do that again.
Ow!
Ow! Ba-na-na-na-na-na.
Truck!
Let me find 10 hours of Michael Jackson noise.
No, I'm muting that.
I can't play it. I'll just put it in. Let's put it in the muted. Just so.
Here's the covers.
Funny.
Fuck you beating that mist.
It would appear that Mr. and Mr. Skulkin's testimony has been reliable, for once.
You know, I used to be a scientist myself.
You were born Ashley Milverton, then.
Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. No way, Jose.
Is that correct?
Very well. Yes! So Ashley Graydon was once Ashley Milverton. That information could change things. It could turn out to be extremely important. Ashley Graydon personal profile has been updated. All of a sudden, we seem to be up to our necks in a serious matter of national security. Although, all this talk about deception of secret government messages is still just conjecture at this stage.
That would explain a number of things, though, wouldn't it? The negotiation Ginny overheard on the omnibus 2 months ago, and the break-in at Winterbanks. But the trouble is, it wasn't Mr. Graydon in the omnibus with Mr. McGilded.
No, that was Mr. Mason, the brickmaker who was so horribly murdered.
If only there was some link between the two men somehow.
I know, but Mr. Graydon's testimony seemed to be as watertight as ever. I wonder if the key is us making headway with the cross-examination here. Could be those two brothers.
Was it the last?
Wait.
This.
So how did your little business work? Well, wait. Oh wait, this is new. Never mind.
Well, every morning down our way, the milkman would come with his cart to deliver milk, see?
Milk.
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 If you stuck your empties outside your front door, he would leave you them full again, right?
There's a milk, man. Their milk is delicious.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Now beat you
Oh,
to
the
it.
milkman. The milk is delicious. So we swooped in on the action. Got people to sign up with us. We promised to deliver milk for half the price of the old geezers doing it.
We're a legitimate businessman. Buy our milk. Now. Do it.
Fire the milk missile.
People couldn't wait to sign up. So on the dotted line, and we were raking it all in. We were.
So, did you live on a dairy farm or something?
Gordon Bennett, you off your rocker? We had nothing. We were too poor to have a farm.
Right.
Nah, what we had going was simply once you had an idea, I switched them over, see? Our customer empties with the full one from anyone who wasn't on our books.
Did you hear about the people that were arrested at?
You cut out.
Did you hear about the people that were arrested at Comic-Con?
No.
This is gonna turn into a joke, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
14 people were arrested and 10 individuals
I
were
don't care.
arrested
I'm kidding, go ahead.
in a human trafficking sting operation at
Shit.
San Diego Comic-Con.
What the fuck? What? Jesus Christ.
I don't know what to say.
Oh
to
my.
that.
Oh, that went somewhere unexpected.
Yeah. That went from
Oh, that's-
like 0 to 100.
I don't know how the hell that's even. I don't even know how the hell that's even possible.
Like, what the fuck? Adult, alright?
Actually, I think it's very simple on how it's possible.
Well, yes.
Just use the crowds to hide.
Well,
Mm.
yeah.
I think you meant to say a diddle, and that's a crime. And you died.
It was just an harmless bit of fun, that's all.
left this.
Choking the general public in such a fashion is most certainly not harmless, as you put it.
I'm back.
Well, it was, it came up with the idea, Ash is the evil genius.
You mean Mr. Graydon? So Ashley Graydon was once Ashley Milverton. That information could change things. It could turn out to be extremely important. What? How the... How the fuck do I proceed? Oh wait, I can't take my witness's evidence out. That sucks.
Oof.
Nope, not that one.
Hold it!
So, did you know nothing about this music box?
Really?
We didn't know nothing. We still don't know nothing. And we ain't planning on knowing nothing about it neither.
But 2 nights ago, you did indeed break into Winterbay's pawnbrokery, didn't you? In your original testimony, you said that the door of the shop was ajar and that it was like some kind of sign begging you to go in. I can't fucking see. But the truth is, you were planning to break into the Winterbanks all along, weren't you?
We were, Gav, we were. You're right there.
Because that's what he told us to do. It was his plan.
I'm going to fucking kill both of them.
Yeah.
Dang,
if,
bro.
if looks could kill.
And why was it Mr. Graydon's plan break into Winterbanks that night? Did you not ask the reason?
Hmm.
Did you?
Whoa, hey, did you?
Wait a minute.
Stop. Wait a minute. Say my name, put some nigger in it.
Stupid me.
Nicken? That's me.
He said the place was full of stuff worth nicking. That's what he told us beforehand anyway. When I was a little goblins, didn't it? I wasn't best pleased, I can tell you that.
In any case, if they know the real reason, it doesn't sound like they're going to give it away. You know, I never looked at this case note. There it is. There it is. There it fucking is. The person Mr. McGildick killed in the omnibus incident was Ashley's father!
Uh-oh.
Oh dear.
Womp womp womp.
Womp. Mr. Ashley Milverton? Tell me, why did you try to hide your former name from the court? Because I haven't gone by that name for years. It means nothing to me.
Are you sure about that?
Means so much that you killed fucking McGilded. No, I don't think that's the real explanation at all. The truth is, you had a reason to hide that name. Gasp!
Explain yourself, please, counsel.
I have here the notes from the omnibus case, my lord. And as we all know, the victim, the man who we now understand to have been negotiating with Mr. McGilded,
You bet.
Yes, Mr. Mason, the brickmaker.
that's right. Only Mason wasn't his surname at all. It was his given name. His full name was Mason Milverton.
I'll post something in the group chat, because... Oh, that's the right one. There we go. Novelty. Do you mean to say... Saints alive!
Mr. Ashley Milverton? Is it not the case that the brickmaker, Mr. Mason Milverton, was your father? Ah! I don't... It feels good not to peek anymore.
What?
It feels good not to peek anymore.
What reminds me, I was gonna test something today and I didn't. As I believe I mentioned earlier. Your family's history will have been thoroughly checked when you've joined the civil service. And it really would take no time at all for the court to subpoena those records.
Somebody's inky.
The truth is,
Ingy.
you have been illegally acquiring highly confidential government information. Sping!
Nuh-uh.
And selling on to McGilda in collaboration with your father! Gah! Spin! The new facts and evidence unveiled by the cross-examination of this witness all comes together to reveal the truth! The truth, you say? That you collaborated with your father, Mr. Mason Milverton, in illegal dealings with Magnus McGilded! That organ player's going hard. It's Damon Gant's organ.
By dint of this music box, do you mean, counsel?
Yes. Stealing information being sent in secret government communication and selling it on to McGilded. Mr. Graydon Mr. Graydon concocted this elaborate scheme of using 2 music box discs to encode the information, as presumably a safety measure against the information falling to the wrong hands. Look at Naruhodo, big brain.
Bro's got his thinking cap on.
It's big brain time.
Got his thinking.
It would have taken Phoenix like 5 hours to.
And a very effective one. I shouldn't have given the scheme credence whatsoever. But the deal with McGilded with Sawa and the brickmaker made his end.
Yes, but before he was arrested, McGilded managed to temporarily dispose of the stolen disc at the pawnbroker. Then, having learned of the situation, you appeared at Winterbanks 2 days ago, in an attempt to recover the 2 articles McGilded had placed in pawn there.
God, why did he hit up? Why does he have that like incredulous expression? With a fucking one eyebrow raised.
But that attempt failed.
One of the discs was seized by the police and the other you never found. So that same night, you enlisted the help of the Skulkin brothers and broke into the pawnbrokery. This time, determined to recover the second disc!
Are you suggesting the second disc was inside the music box?
Eh?
Ah.
Oh yeah, why'd you make us accessory to... Why'd you fucking make it an accessory to murder?
With my own hands.
We never knew nothing about that.
On the night that Mr. Windybank was killed, the intruder to the pawnbrokery touched one item, and one item alone, the music box.
As rather ingeniously demonstrated using two prints from the security camera, indeed.
So, the question that naturally begs answering is this. Why was only that one article disturbed? The answer is obvious, because it contained the second disc which the intruder was desperate to retrieve. Since, if we were to fall into the hands of the police, it would be proof of high treason. No bitches? Well, Mr. Graydon, do you deny?
No T reason to commit T reason.
Do you deny that all of this actually began on that fateful night 2 months ago? I refuse to accept any of this nonsense! Your arm's bleeding, my man. Sir? There appears to be blood seeping through the sleeve of your jacket. What? Ah! 2 nights ago, we know that 3 shots were fired at the scene of the crime in Windybank's pawnbrokery. 1 took the life of the pawnbroker himself, though if he killed himself is still debatable. 1 struck the pouch around Mr. Sholmes' waist. If he's dead, that's still debatable.
I'm not dead!
And the final bullet struck the calendar on the wall of the shop, having pierced the arm of one of the intruders. Mr. Graydon, that wound on your arm that you seem to be trying to hide, it's a bullet wound, isn't it?
He's gonna get down, me old China.
I fucking hate both of you.
Time to call it quits and croak, I reckon. Guess they'll die.
Guess I'll die.
Don't acknowledge my presence there under any circumstances whatsoever. Those were my terms, remember? And I paid you handsomely to comply. Clearly I was a fool to think I could trust some common backslum thieves.
And what we do to you?
Fine, I admit it. I was there in Winterbanks that night. I paid this pair 10 guineas to accompany me. And as you noticed, I sustained an injury in the course of my adventures. But that is all! I admit to nothing more! Stealing government secrets? Negotiating with Mr. McGilded?
What the
Dude!
What the fuck is he doing?
As God is my witness, I'm sure I recall nothing of the sort!
You sure about that?
He's not going to go down without a fight. Not until I can show hard evidence, I suppose. It's time to, Christoph Gavin you. No, it's time to Damon Gant you. There we go. Nevertheless, the defense had now established a crucial fact. Shake your shoulders back and forth if you're guilty.
This is...
Oh.
Well, we know that one bullet was fired from each of the 2 firearms we have in evidence. The bullet from the Skulkin brothers' gun hit the pouch around Mr. Shom's waist. And the bullet from Winterbank's gun clearly must have been the one that caught Mr. Grayton on the arm.
Indeed it must. We can't rule out the possibility that the man shot himself. I took my own life! It was my turn! I get mine, motherfuckers!
And that leads us to only one conclusion. Mr. Winterbank was shot by a 3rd gun, which can only have been fired by the 3rd intruder. Yeah, bro, maybe you shouldn't fucking showed your gun when you went into that fucking pawn shop.
Just a thought.
Not the smartest move.
Not the smartest final culprit we have here.
10 hours of silence, occasionally interrupted by Michael
Goodness.
Jackson noises.
That's right, Mr. Grayton. The only person who could possibly have shot Mr. Winterbank that night is you!
Whoop.
Huh?
Who? Oh.
Oh, this hurt nothing for you. Hell.
You little upstart! You made
Oh,
a
the crazy man is losing it.
a grave mistake when you summoned me here.
Oh, summoned me.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Yes, as you rightly say, I was there at the pawnbroker's. I did my best to hide the fact, naturally. I had no intention of ruining this distinguished career I built for myself at the communication station. But did that thought never cross your mind? Did you never consider the possibility? What? What do you mean? What thought? What possibility? The possibility that if I was there at the scene, I may have witnessed the crucial moment. You see, this makes me a key witness in this case, and I have my hands firmly around the neck of your client. What? I'm going to bullshit on the stand!
Are you suggesting?
I saw it all. I saw the very moment that pickpocket girl pointed the gun at that poor defenseless pawnbroker and shot him! You... what?!
Okay.
Okay, let's kill him. Let's beat him to death with hammers. Order! Order! Order!
Lying on the stand. Not cool, Ashley. Not cool, Hajime.
Well... What? Why did you play that? Are you dumb? It would seem we are finally entering the last act of this theatrical trial. Mr. Graydon.
Yes. Yes, my racist friend.
Again, just the penguins from fucking the most recent Held Wash short. Slurs. Actually, by chance, can you remove the text box here?
No, I can't.
I was going to do dumb things.
I'm back.
I was gonna do exactly what you think I was going to do.
Well,
I'm sure I can find something. I trust you are fully aware of the implications here. I'm sorry, I just found an amazing thing and I am completely distracted.
Oh boy.
Apparently there's I don't know if this is used in game at all, but apparently this is in the fucking game files for Great Ace Attorney.
Oh. Oh, what is it?
I'm dying.
what?
God, why isn't this real?
Mask, that is just Soma Cruz.
Please,
When I
this
get
should
back,
have been
when I get back to the courtroom, you better not be Cordy Von Z.
Oh my fucking god.
Bro, the fuck?
If I show you that your claim is false, you will have incriminated yourself as a killer. I can't get over Cunty Von Zeeks.
Bro is so cunt. Bro
Oh.
is so fucking cunty.
I understand
real?
fully.
Man has no right to be that hot.
I know, right?
I will call you a slur and you will enjoy it. Oh, I have dumb, and I'm doing a very dumb edit.
Oh no.
Then I must ask you to give your formal testimony once more.
Wah.
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 Wario!
Luigi!
Waluigi!
I'm not gonna win.
I'm gonna win! Wario! I'm gonna win!
Oh my god!
Bro, get your nasty ass boots off of that desk.
You explained to the court precisely what you saw at the moment the defendant allegedly shot the victim.
The villain. Nothing would give me greater pleasure. Why did I say it like that?
Bro's about to. No, I'm not finishing that sentence. Fuck that.
I'm about to fuck! While these ruffians were jostling with the broker, I was still near the entrance to the shop. When Winterbank threw Nash over the counter, I felt sharp pain in my arm. I pursued the man, but he shut himself in the storeroom. I could see him through the peephole in the door, though. The accused, in the black coat, shot the man in the back and he was trying to flee to safety. I saw the blood splatter all over that wretched girl. Then she tossed the gun out of the peephole, so I picked it up and made my escape. That doesn't make sense. You just lied, and very poorly, I might add. Hey, Neo. Well,
Yeah.
where's your Spirit of Justice tier list?
Oh, the case tier list?
No, the character tier list.
Oh, let me get that.
My foot fell asleep.
Oof.
I'm
Get
game.
up.
Pins and noodles.
I'm going to cry.
No.
Wait.
Wait.
Someone had to fucking mocap that.
Good gracious, this is quite the extraordinary testimony. I mean, it's not a very hard motion. I mean, it's just an axe kick.
Yeah.
You'd have to stretch, but
Personally, they should have gotten a person that can like pull their leg up really high, like hold their leg up to their head. That they should have cast to beat that. That's who they should have cast to do Van Zeke's fucking foot slam.
I'm not.
I
He'd
mean, that
probably rip
wouldn't
his
be hard to
fucking
do.
pants if he tried to do that.
Fine, Matt,
Yeah,
you
really?
do it.
I mean, I find someone to do that. Again, I live in proximity to a wrestling school.
No, I didn't say them. I meant you. You do it.
Here, put it muted.
Nick, if you saw my abs a flab, you would know that that would not be happening. I'm not afraid to call myself fat. I know I'm fat. You claim, sir, under oath, to have clearly seen the defendant pulling the trigger.
Your Honor, he lied.
You lied to me.
He lied to me. He shot at me. He hates on me.
Oh my.
Agility,
Oh my god.
electricity, that Spider-Man. He is my enemy.
That theme is genuinely really good, though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Terrible movie. Amazing soundtrack.
What movie?
Amazing.
Amazing
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2.
I never saw it.
Oh, it's terrible. The fucking electro itsy bitsy spider scene.
Hey, that's
Oh, God.
peak. That was peak. What do you mean? That was campy peak. I don't care.
I'm going to Morb.
It's my birthday.
Oh,
Time
so
to
what?
light my
Green Goblin?
candles.
What? Green Goblin can do that in the Sam Raimi movie, but not Electro? Oh
He
my!
did it in a creepy way.
I'm pretty sure that was.
Electro
goofy.
did it in a really dumb way.
Well, what do you expect? Electro is fucking dumb.
I'm morbing right now.
By the way, sorry, I'm in the middle of a very dumb edit. I have to delete so many pixels to make this fit perfectly.
Add Morbius to Marvel Rivals so that we can morb everywhere.
Hey, Morbius is actually part of the plot.
Are you fucking serious?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I believe the version of New York, Morbius and the vampires took over.
Fucking
Yeah,
might
underground.
peak.
We might.
Although it could also be Dracula.
To be honest, at this point, I'd be more interested to see.
Up!
I'd be more interested to see Dracula because he never appears in anything, at least the Marvel version.
He's in Marvel Snap.
He's in that, but like, you never see him anywhere else.
He's also in Midnight Suns.
Oh fuck, that's right.
He's part of the Storm DLC.
Yep.
It's not to beat that game.
It wasn't my intention to testify in this way. But neither is it my intention to be found guilty of a murder I didn't commit. So you see, my hand has been forced. I tell the truth now as an act of self-preservation. The truth?
Did I kill this guy?
It's our job. No. Hangman Steve has been jonesing for this all day. I am putting entirely too much effort into this stupid edit. I am zoomed down to pixels. Until now, the prosecution was completely unaware of these details.
Yes, well, sorry about that.
Goddamn it, Gregson.
Having shot me in the arm, the pawnbroker was then shot in the back by the accused. And, as I said, she was showered in his blood. There was no fucking blood, you liar.
You are an awful liar.
Stupid man thing.
Stupid man thing.
Man
I'm
thing is
fucking
awful. What do you
falling.
mean?
This game is telling me that all rich people are just evil. Wait a minute.
I mean,
that's just real life.
The accused code. Are you sure on that point?
Oh yes, quite sure. All over the black overcoat that pickpocket girl was wearing at the time.
Hey, did she die?
No, she's still alive.
That's great.
Yeah, she's severely traumatized.
Who wouldn't be?
chemistry. If her code could somehow be shown to harbor vestiges of blood, that would be conclusive evidence here. Did somebody say blood? Such an investigation is entirely possible, my lord.
Huh?
Huh?
Medic?
Only very recently, a German scientist has developed a technique to identify human blood. So, there's the true science, and not some amateurish detectives dubious forensic out of chemistry.
Huh?
There's nothing dubious about Holly's work. His ideas are all sound.
Shut up, bitch.
You should call a child a bitch?
I call everyone bitch. I'll do it again. The child is a bitch.
You gonna take that shit, Iris?
No!
Shoot
Pulls out
him.
the rocket launcher.
She has the ray gun from COD Zombies.
Dodge this, you fucking casual Dracula.
Calls it an airstrike.
Calls in it.
Well, I shall be back when the
missile
castle
inbound.
returns.
Calls in a nuke on Dracula's castle.
Tactical nuke incoming!
I'd say the tactical nuke might be the dumbest thing ever made for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, the tactical nuke!
Yeah, you don't have one of those?
Yeah, tactical nuke.
What, you don't have one of those?
It's tactical.
It's in every household.
Yeah.
It's just
Welcome
a
to
nuke
Fallout.
wrapped in camo.
I don't know why they're called tactical.
You put a sweater on your nuke.
What, you don't house train your nuke?
You don't just have a nuclear bomb in your
You don't
basement.
you don't feed it catnip.
I mean, I do. I am American.
Yeah, it's true.
I have a best friend that's a tactical nuke. His name's Nitro.
Haha! I will now. Let me just save this real quick. And I will post this muted real quick. Stupid bullshit I made.
Shag brain
Ideas are no
damage.
use to us here. In science, as in law, theories must be proven before they stand. In muted.
Damn, bro.
Just slurs.
Slurs.
In Germany, the technique has already been employed in the courtroom as the basis of evidence. Scotland Yard has a small quantity of the chemical agent urge, with your lordship's permission.
No.
We could shatter all vestiges of doubt within minutes.
Oh. We'll spend 5 hours on this case.
Yeah.
Nort.
This case has been at least a little bit more interesting than the other ones. I'm sad that the cases in this game have been kind of meh. It's because they handle like their Or
It's because there
side
hasn't been an
characters.
animal on the stand yet.
That's why.
We haven't put a black hole on the stand yet.
This doesn't look good,
I
Runar.
haven't put a spider on the stand yet.
No.
Why not?
Arachne.
Well, we know, don't we? That there's blood all over the front of Ginny's coat.
Alright, there was.
If they tested with the chemicals.
Flippin' Jimmy.
Oh, help, you're right. I was forgetting what happened yesterday.
Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot.
The jocular old.
I'm gonna shoot my best friend. Bang, bang, bang. That's not Mr. Windibanks' blood. That stays from 2 months ago. That's Mr. Mason's blood from when he was stabbed by McGilded, who was wearing the coat at the time. Oh god, we really need fucking Sholmes.
Sholmes. Help.
He's fucking dead.
My lord, the defense objects to the test proposed by the prosecution! Overruled, give me your train set. No!
My trains.
Not my Hot Wheels.
Not my Hot Wheel.
Not my exclusive speed racer Hot Wheel.
Overruled. And the unstoppable murder engine is unleashed.
Dub.
Oh, you killmongered! You motherfucker!
Come here. Let me stab you in your joints so you can't run away from me any farther.
I still win, but fuck you. Lord Van Zeeks, make it so at once. I have a bounty to do, you cocksucker!
My boy.
With pleasure, my lord.
Man beyond.
And while we await the results, the defense may proceed with cross-examination.
Once they find that blood on the overcoat, Gina will be... I was thinking about my toy train. Choo choo, choo choo. Chugga chugga, 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 chugga chugga. All aboard the choo choo train.
You having fun there?
Yeah.
Console?
Feeling a little whimsical today.
Yes, my
Cause
lord.
I'm waiting clapping on the Polar Express.
You bet.
Your cross-examination.
Of course, my lord.
Oh, you're gonna regret that enchantress use.
If it's
That's where you clapping on the Polar Express.
I'm being exposed to the Aswom again.
If this cross-examination doesn't go well, if I don't manage to uncover some decisive evidence or a really compelling clue now, I have a very bad feeling about the outcome of this trial. I'm feeling sick.
Ugh.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Mr. Windermere emerged from the storeroom, I believe. Ringo and Nash were scouring the counter when he suddenly appeared and flew at them. He already had the revolver in his hand. Fortunately, I was too close. I wasn't too close.
What the fuck?
I never been so scared in all my life.
Oi, we might be thieves, but we're respectable thieves.
I'm going first. That means that I can count out whatever they're putting out.
We steal from the rich and give to the needy. We take a bit of something, but
We
we
were
ain't
just
greedy.
regular small-battered burglars, that's all. We don't like violence.
Says the pair who carry a gun. It's for self-defense, mate. What do you mean when you say you were near the entry to the shop? I was in the doorway running my eyes over the shelves of forfeited items. Looking for the music box, of course. The broker went for Nash in the first place. Then Ringo joined in, making it 2 against 1, so I assumed they could handle the situation. But I was wrong. They're actually quite fucking weak. They should have gotten the star power up like I told them, but no. They said a fire mushroom was enough.
What was thrown out? The bruv? The old geezer chuckled. Chucked me over the little counter.
Well, you are.
Small.
Yeah, you are small.
So I pulled my gun on the old fella, and that soon made him scarper.
You shouldn't have brought your fist to a gunfight.
The pair of you setting upon the poor defenseless pawnbroker together. Shame on you!
Sorry, Gov.
Sorry, bruv. You mean that's the moment you were shot? Yes, though I didn't immediately realize what had happened, of course. Things crashed to the floor from the counter as the 3 men were brawling. It was exactly that moment that it happened, so I didn't hear the gunshot. And the bullet went on to strike the calendar in the wall behind you. So it would appear. When I looked at my arm, I saw it was bleeding badly, so I wrapped my handkerchief around it. Seeing I couldn't explain what had happened to a doctor, I had no choice but to wait for it to heal. I didn't imagine it would still be bleeding 2 days later. Bro. Bullet holes don't heal for 2 days, bruh.
Did Mr. Vinderbank intend to shoot you? Do you think?
Well, now, I don't imagine he even noticed I was there, to be honest. Perhaps the gun went off accidentally. Anyway, it didn't quite strike home. Pear.
When I pulled my gun on him, he tried to shove me out of the way.
Apple. Boba tea apple.
Ah, shit. But I still win. Then he scampered through the door out back. At which point, what did you do? Hold it!
You mean you chased after him? I don't recall the reason why, but I ran after him to the back of the shop. And what about this peephole in the door you mentioned? Well, unsurprisingly, the storeroom door is a solid job, made of stout wood. But there's a small opening at about head height that lets you see what's what in there from the outside. Actually, I should know that, shouldn't I? I looked through it myself that night. Anime. Also anime. Not anime.
A bitch.
But a hot bitch.
Damn, you're right.
But a bitch nonetheless.
Yes, maker.
What'd you say? Did you
Don't
just say
worry about
ass
it.
maker?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Getting exposed to the asm again was a mistake.
And what about your burgling brothers? Did you see what went on through the people as well?
Man, Mario and Luigi really fell off after their last game.
And no likely of.
No, this is Mario and Luigi before their game.
I doubt these two buffoons were even aware of the people existence. So the Skulkin brother was there, but they didn't see the killing of Mr. Winterbank take place.
Oh no.
Wow, you retreated, but I had nothing. Thank you.
Inside the storeroom, I could see the broker and that young girl standing there.
The defendant?
Yes, though neither of them noticed I was looking. The girl raised her gun and pointed it straight at the man.
And then, what did you see next?
Yes, when the crime was discovered, the defendant was found with a gun in her hand. But that was Mr. Winterbank's gun, from which only a single bullet had been fired. And as we already established, Mr. Graydon, that bullet was fired at you. Ah, but no. It wasn't the broker's gun that the pickpocket girl had when I saw her. Yes, the bullet from Winterbank's gun grazed my arm. And yes, the Skulkin brothers, the Skulkin gun grounded the detective. But this was another gun entirely. A third gun.
Yeah, I think that's enough.
Shut the fuck up. The broker's gun was not a murder weapon, so clearly there had to be a third firearm involved. In other words, the accused must have had her own gun with her at the time.
But no other gun was found at the scene. Calm yourself, counsel. Sorry? You must consider the event in order. At first I saw the broker and the girl glaring at each other, but then, all of a sudden, the broker turned to run. And it was at that moment that the little gutter rat shot him in the back! Ooh, I'm gonna go shimmy, 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 shimmy.
Yes.
Chilling image, I must say.
All over her? Yes. Though the peephole I saw it clearly. Or through the peephole I saw it clearly. Of course the stains are invisible now, what with the coat being such a dark color. But I assure you, that garment is sullied with the victim's blood. Well, it is sullied with blood, that's for sure.
But it's not Mr. Winterbank's blood, is it?
No, that's right. It's Mr. Mason Milverton's blood from when McGilda stabbed him 2 months ago.
It's so annoying. If they'd only accept Holly's chemical analysis, we could prove that.
But they won't, so unfortunately we can't use it as evidence to support our case.
Bother.
Hold your horses.
Yeah, I know. Did I hear you correctly? She threw the gun out of the room? That's right. After the broker fell to the floor, she started walking over.
I think this dude's a bad liar. That's just me, though.
Yeah.
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 Final culprit of the final case. Tactician liars. This one, a fucking terrible liar.
This one is just like the kind of dude you would face in like one of the first trials of any other game.
Yeah, he doesn't feel like a final guy, you know?
I mean, we all can't be a spy or a disgruntled
Over
prosecutor.
where exactly?
They'll never be the Phantom.
In the direction of the storeroom door to where I was watching. Of course, I quickly retreated, and then the girl dropped the gun through the peephole onto the floor on my side of the door. Not everyone can be a disgruntled prosecutor, an actor with a hate
Why on
boner,
earth would she do such a thing?
or a bitch. I couldn't tell you. Perhaps she was hoping to distance herself from the murder weapon. Without thinking, I went and picked it up. I suppose I was worried about just leaving it there in case any more tragedies took place. Oh wow, what a Samaritan.
Wow, what a good guy.
On karma
Can you believe
tweaking.
it?
On karma tweaking.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure in the anime Ace Attorney they made Edgeworth like see his father get shot.
Oof.
Yeah.
Poor fucking Gregory, dude.
Ah yes.
Gregory,
Yes,
Gregory
my favorite Ace Attorney character, Southern Gregory.
We're gonna have to deal with that in investigations, oh no.
So it was, in fact, it was you, in fact, who took the third gun from the scene as a crime?
Yes, it was yours truly. Ha! God, I'm hot.
Hee hee.
Ew.
Hoo
Ha ha.
Tee hee.
Hee ha hoo hoo ha hoo ha me ha.
Yo.
You are nowhere near as hot as I am.
I left it clear up to my lackeys and left. Clear up?
We made a bit of a mess around the counter, so Mr. Whistle and Flute here told us to tidy up.
Things needs a bloomin' mum sometimes.
Well, I I was paying
That
you.
might be one of the most British sentences of this entire game.
Well, I wasn't paying you enough, by God!
Oh,
Stop being full of shite.
Tell me, Mr. Graydon, when you left the pawnbrokery that night, was it by any chance with the second disc in your jacket pocket?
of course he's not gonna say it.
You're like a bull at a gate, aren't you? Whoa, what the fuck?
Whoa, what the fuck's happening here?
Gentlemen!
Gentlemen. What the fuck are they doing?
Something wrong, Sunshine. You were shaking that
Dude.
poor man. That should be mine.
Yes, there is something wrong.
Clearly.
Attempted murder is happening.
That should be my line. You do realize you were just violently shaking Mr. Skulkin.
Blimey. Just he's a bit of an hooligan, ain't he?
What's going on just now?
You saw him. He grabbed me whistle. Why the blazes, he said. Didn't you mention the third gun when we got you down the station?
Oh, he was pissed that they didn't mention a third gun.
Yeah.
And why didn't you?
'Cause we didn't know nothing about it. Well, the flaming people in the door.
Sorry about that. Sorry I tried to kill you there, mate. I can be prone to losing my rack sometimes. Not hurt.
Ask
Oh,
me
yeah.
about the third gun.
God blimey. See the way he's looking at me. I'm telling you. This dude gives me the willies.
That was strange. The inspector doesn't normally get quite as worked up as that. He wouldn't normally grab someone.
No, that wasn't like Craigsy at all. He's normally all sweetness and light, no matter what I say to him.
Yes, well, I think you might be a special case, Iris. You pay him royalty.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, that was definitely out of character.
You're out of character. What? We'll
My
save it here.
lord.
Too bad we're saving it here.
Oh.
Out of character, Mr.